Good morning. It's 7 a.m. and I am already sweating. Today is going to be another hot day. Not a fan of that. But we've only got 3 days-ish left to get to Kennedy Meadows and then the Sierra, where yes, it can still be hot, but not the same as down here. So I survived my epic challenge. It was epic in the let's never do that again sense. It was very difficult. I did a 24, 28, and 27 mile days the last 3 days with not a whole lot of sleep. So I haven't quite decided yet, but I am thinking that today would be a great day to make a little bit shorter and try to recover a little bit. I should have enough food to be able to take a half day, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm starting to get views north to the proper Sierras. I don't know enough about the geography to say which peaks are which or all of that, but it's coming. It's happening.
Just worked out perfect. So they sent you out? Pardon me? So they sent you out to the base? Yeah, no, they hired me to work at the base. I'm not gonna... Here's what hikers do when we come into town. We lay around with bags of ice on all our extremities.
Everybody wave. Hey. Okay, so I am in a hotel room in Ridgecrest, which is not where I expected to be when I woke up this morning. But this is what thru hiking is all about. So I am thoroughly enjoying my unplanned vacation from my vacation. I walked the 7 miles into Walker Pass. I went down to the campground, and there were a couple of other hikers there in the little bit of shade that was available. So I sat down for a little while, and I was just whining that I didn't want to hike out up another giant mountain in the heat of the day. And a hiker named Bombo looked at me and said, "Then don't. We're going to Ridgecrest. Come with us. Eat a salad. Have a beer." And at first, I was like, "No, I can't do that. I've got plans. I'm hiking. I'm here to hike. I gotta get to Kennedy Meadows." And then I thought about it for a minute, and I realized actually I don't need to be anywhere. And in fact, going slow, taking an extra day is actually going to benefit me, benefit other people, and why not? So I went and hitched in a giant group and came down to Ridgecrest, which was freaking hot, by the way. It's 110 degrees down here in the desert. Super glad that we have air conditioning. But yeah, got cleaned up, did chores, ate food, and I'm headed back to the trail tomorrow. So that's where the story will resume. killing time waiting for the bus back to Walker Pass.
I meant to wear these in the shower yesterday.
Some of the hikers who are waiting for the bus back to Walker Pass were all huddled in the entryway of Walmart because it's slightly cooler in here than it is all the way out there. So this is going to be the how many hikers can we fit on a 10-seat bus challenge. We'll see. Me and 19 other hikers all dropped off by the bus at Walker Pass. And who do you think is in the lead going up the hill? The name's Stroll, y'all. Thought it was going to be flat. Now it's going up again. Well, you have to listen to me pant. So yeah, the whole side quest into Ridgecrest was a really good idea. I'm glad that I did it. Very unexpected and unplanned, but that's the whole point of a through hike. Is eventually you want to get to Canada, but in the meantime, you can kind of just let events take you where they may, and find the serendipity in that. So I really enjoyed that. As is my custom, I didn't do a whole lot of videoing in town, but there wasn't a whole lot to show anyway. Lounged around in the hotel room this morning until checkout. Then we went to Starbucks and lounged around there. And then I went to Chipotle and ate lunch, and also bought a giant burrito for dinner tonight. So that's weighing down my pack right now. Then I went to Walmart and lounged around there, making a nuisance of ourselves in the entryway until the bus came. And then it was a very small bus, and we were a very large herd of hikers. And I just put myself last in line because I figured it's not gonna do me any real harm if I just had to spend the night again and get another room. But I was squeezed on, and away we went. There were, I think, 6 more hikers waiting at the next stop, but the driver's like, no, nope, can't do it. But he called his boss and arranged that he would actually make a special trip back to get them. So heroic on the bus driver's part. Big thank you to Kern Transit, who goes above and beyond. Really appreciate that. So there were 22 bodies and 20 packs on the bus. There were 2 locals. These poor people were squeezed in with 20 of us crazy stinking hikers. But they seemed to take it in stride. And yep, I was standing up in the aisle the whole way, hurtling down the highway at
60 miles an hour, so that was a little terrifying. But we all made it in one piece. We all got out of the bus. Everyone seemed to be kind of lounging around waiting for someone else to go first, so I just picked up my pack and went first. And yeah, kind of left everyone else behind. So I'm having a good evening of climbing, getting high on elevation, as Big Spoon says. So there's a lot of competition for only a few real campsites up here. So I'm trying to get to the farthest one that I can get to before dark. And then I will cowboy camp and try to leave as much room as I can for other people.